So this book is called Me on the Map. We're going to be reading this one today because it goes right along with our little social studies mini maps unit. And I like this book because as we read it, I'm going to be stopping to tell you where we are on the map. What town are we in? What state are we in? What country do we live in? What continent do we live on? What planet do we live on? And so this little girl is telling you all about her place on the map and how we all have our own special place on the map. And I hope you enjoy it.
Me on the Map by Joan Sweeney, illustrated by Annette Cable. This is me. This is me in my room. This is a map of my room. This is me on the map of my room. And you can see her right there lying in bed. And this is what we like to call an aerial photo or a bird's eye view, which it's kind of like if you would imagine a bird flying over your room, and when you look down, what would you see? So that's why on her bed, you only see little circles where her bedposts would be. This is my house. This is a map of my house. This is my room on the map of my house. This is my street. This is a map of my street. This is my house on the map of my street. And what I like about these two pages is at the top, it's kind of like a real life drawing, so what it would actually look like in real life. And then below each of those pictures is what it would look like if we turned those things into a map, how it might look. This is my town. This is a map of my town. This is my street on the map of my town. What I think is cool about this page is on the left, you see what it looks like in real life. It kind of looks 3D. You can see trees and other things. But when you look at the map on the right, the one that she's standing in front of, it's again that bird's eye view. So if you were a bird and you look down, this is kind of what it would see. And it's not really 3D, it's more 2D shapes, just to show you where things are located. That's what a map looks like. This is my state. This is a map of my state. This is my town on the map of my state, and you can see that she lives in Kansas, and her town is called Pleasant Grove. Now, if you go to Paul Road School, you live in New York State, and the town you live in is Chili. This is my country, the United States of America. This is a map of my country. This is my state on the map of my country. And you can see that she's pointing to the red Kansas in the middle. And take a second right now to look to see if you can find where New York is. This is my world. It is called Earth. It looks like a giant ball. If you could unroll the world and make it flat, it would look something like this map of the world. This is my country on the map of the world. So here's how I find my special place on the map. First, I look at the map of the world and find my country. Then I look at the map of my country and find my state. Then I look at the map of my state and find my town. Then I look at the map of my town and find my street. And on my street, I find my house. And in my house, I find my room. And in my room, I find me. Just think. In rooms, in houses, on streets, in towns, in countries all over the world, everybody has their own special place on the map. Just like me. Just like me on the map. So the story is over, but inside the back cover of this book have these really cool illustrations. And these are kind of things that either used on a map or used to make a map. In the top left corner, you'll see a compass rose, and there's another compass rose kind of in the bottom right corner, showing directions north, east, south, and west. Then there's scissors and pencils and crayons, and then there's two things that you can use to make straight lines, a ruler and a protractor. So this is just a really cool page that I thought the author put in to really show some of the things that real map makers use.
So I hope you liked that book, Me on the Map. It's interesting. On the back it says, where are you? Where is your room? Where is your home? Where is your town? And it talks about how maps are so cool because they can show where you are, wherever you are in the entire world. So, and it's fun to think about your favorite spot in the world and how even maybe it's a spot in your room or a special chair you sit in, or maybe it's sitting on the couch with mom and dad, you're on the map somewhere, right? And so you can know those spots and know those places and be able to find yourself on the map in lots of different ways and lots of other people and places. So I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you thought about where are you on